Welkom residents in the Free State are caught in debates about the impact of illegal mining there. They say death is a daily reality for them as illegal miners call the shots. Newzroom Afrika's Ziniko Mhlaba has been following the story for us after revelations that 31 people died in one of the shafts of an abandoned mine. Ziniko, very good morning to you. You've had a chance to speak to community members there. Perhaps give us a picture and take us through what's been happening there as you and I speak.
A very good morning to you, Paul. As you rightfully said, that we've been in Welkom for the past 18 hours or so. So the better part of yesterday was spent speaking to and also visiting the site where people actually use one of the old shafts to access the minerals underground. So from the visuals we saw, and when we got to that particular site, you could see the area is wide open. Anyone, whether you are heading cattle, whether you're just passing by, you can easily access it. However, it was cordoned off, but it's easily accessible. So that's the problem. So late yesterday, we decided to infiltrate the community so that we just get a sense of how are they living with the so-called illegal miners, but also the contribution and their relations with illegal miners themselves. So that's been the situation. I'm going to bring in one of the activists, Mr. Randall. He was going to give us a sense of how they're living with the communities. Actually, he took us to the site yesterday where we saw that hole. So he's going to give us a sense of their relations with illegal mining, but also some of the issues they seem to be benefiting, or how the communities are benefiting from all shafts. Mr. Randall, thank you very much for speaking to us once again. Yesterday, you took us to the site, but we were getting reports that some of these illegal operators reside amongst the communities. How has that relationship been going? But also, how is the community benefiting from the old shafts themselves?
Yeah, thanks once again, Ziniko. When it comes to the community, like you can see, just 5 kilometers here from my house, you can see there's mine dams, there's mine here all over us. We are surrounded by mines. So this is actually a mining community. If you can look at our community, it's a mining community surrounded by mines. So when it comes to beneficiation of the community, there's a lot of ways how our community is benefiting out of this illegal mining, because most of the guys that you are seeing passing here, most of them, they are illegal miners. There are also guys that are working on the shafts. So once the shafts are closed, it means also these guys, they don't have means of production, they don't have ways of income.
All right. I mean, let's talk about the illegal operators themselves, having relations with communities themselves. How crucial is that, especially when it comes to apprehending and stopping the movement of these minerals from the mines to the communities? What are the operations from your understanding?
You see, when it comes to operations, it's a bit unfair because this industry is actually being run by a white market. People like to call it a black market. It's not a black market, it's a white market. Because you see, even all of this gold that we are selling is going straight to the bosses of our money.
Mm-hmm. But now, yesterday, we saw some pictures of the actual gold itself. How accessible is it to ordinary people who are residing in the streets? You're telling me that by just sweeping your streets, you can pay up some signs that there are minerals in around these communities. How prevalent is that?
Yes, it is quite true. Even if you can see, even down the streets here, we are having manholes of which where the sewage is running. Even if you can go into our manholes where our sewage is running, you take out all this macaca. We even washed with macaca. We even purified. After purifying it, our final product is gold that is coming out there.
All right, let's catch up with you a bit later on, Mr. Mhlaba. We'll also speak to some residents themselves to also get their sense. But that's the situation so far, Paul. as I said, we're just interacting with different communities. But later on, we'll also try to locate some of the people who are actually involved in doing some activities in the mines themselves, just to get a sense of, is it really worth it for them, especially in terms of the risk these operations pose to their own lives. So we'll try to locate and identify them. Hopefully they'll be able to engage with us so that we also hear their point of view and what do they think about this death, but also all the reports, all the negative reports that committee members have been, opposing or putting on them about the crime, the issues of crime, the issues of many other things they are supposed to be, not doing, but they are doing. And from what I'm hearing, they live amongst these communities. So we'll try to locate and get a sense of what's in it for them, and is it really worth it?
In exploring and asking some of those questions, of course, a lot of what we've heard, Ziniko, is the sort of fear that this creates, the tensions that are rising within the communities themselves.
Yeah, so a lot of people, to some extent, are saying, as much as we are aware of these criminal activities that are taking place, but we also have our lives to live. We've got families to feed. We've got families to support. So if I'm able to have any form of relations or to have any sort of interaction with the people who assist us with some groceries, with whatever, I've got to put the interest of my family first. So as I said, the community is very divided. Some are saying we understand, but there's nothing we can do. We don't have jobs. We don't have any economic opportunities within our time and within our town. As Randall said, most of the jobs that are available here are jobs that are in relation to the mining, because this is completely a mining town, and we saw it ourselves. Whether you drive around a kilometer away from where we are, you'll find a mining shift. So Welkom is completely surrounded by mining towns. So there is no any other industry that these people are exposed to. So we will try then to get those contradicting views, but also really get to the bottom of is it an issue of all the communities having issues with illegal miners, or it's just us who are outsiders who do not really understand the relations within these communities? Yeah,
absolutely. Trying to get to the bottom of all of that. Ziniko Mhlaba giving us a sense on the developments around the mining industry out in Welkom, bringing us some updates on what is happening on the ground.